Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's great? Listen, welcome to the channel. Do me a favor, like, share, comment, hit the bell to be notified so that when I drop a new video, you will get an alert, okay? Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, guys. And I did absolutely nothing today. I actually slept the day away, you guys. When I say God has a way of sitting you down, he gonna sit you down. All right, baby. But anyhow, I hope everybody under the sound of my voice is doing well. And so I was like, listen, I heard about this story a few days ago or whatever, and I wanted to talk about it for a brief moment, or at least look at a few clips. And then I seen that she actually did an interview. So we're gonna dive into that. All right. But yeah, so when I first initially heard this story about Amora Lex, my heart went out to her. It went out to her because I am a single mother. I have been, um, since I was 20 or what have you. And so I've raised my son, who is now 18 and about to graduate high school. And I now have a 6-year-old daughter. And so I know what it's like. I know what it's like to go through the hardships of being a single mom. The battles, the storms, and even the triumphs. Like I know what it's like to experience everything that goes with being a single mother. So when I initially seen the story, I was like, okay, what's going on? What's happening here? Jay on TV, what's good? Sheena, what's happening? Jay on TV, that's my cousin, y'all. Go subscribe to his channel, period, poo. But yeah, so when I first initially seen the story, my heart went out to her because, I know what it's like to be overwhelmed. I know what it's like to feel burnt out. I know what it's like to feel like, when you just at your wit's end. Okay. Now, I ain't never got to the point where I'm like, hey, I'm about to go drop my kids off to CPS. Okay. But there have been moments. I just had a moment the other day. I had to call my mom and say, hey, Ma, like, I'm tired, and, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be honest with yourself, and transparent, because we do get tired as parents, not even just as a single parent, but I mean, even with both parents in the household, it's tiring being a parent. So when I initially seen the story, my heart went out to her because I'm like, man, I'm trying to, play devil's advocate because I am a single mom, and I'm like, oh, maybe she's dealing with some mental health issues. She have to be, because who in their right mind is going to voluntarily go give their kids up to CPS? Okay. Even if you think about it, it's like, hey, who does that? Then on the other hand, it's like, well, I was looking at it from the spectrum of, well, I'm happy she did go do it, because you have some instances where you have children being neglected. You have mothers and fathers, deleting their children for whatever reason, and so initially I'm like, well, this is pretty upstanding that she went and, she did this or what have you. I ain't gonna lie, the tears had me, the waterworks. I was like really having an empathetic moment for this young lady who is a young mother. Well, she started out young at 15. I believe that's when she had her first child. And then I later found out how the conception of her first kid or two kids were conceived. And so we're going to get into that because it's in the interview that she did with some lady. named Leah or something. And if y'all hear my kids in the background, listen, it is what it is, child. We at home, we in our space, and it just, it is what it is. So let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. And for those of you that have not seen the story, let's see. Let's share the screen. We're gonna go to Instagram. Share. All right. So this is the young lady, Amora. I'm gonna first share her first video of her with the C. Oh man, I'm all on there. I ain't trying to be on there. Let's see.
Because this is how you're overwhelmed. Because I love them, and this is hard. Like this is killing me. Yeah. But it's for the better. Like it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die, because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead. Yeah. I can't stop stressing if I don't have help. So it's like that. And it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many fucking times. But you know what? Like I said, I'm going to come back for them. And as far as the whole foster whole thing, like, will it be open? Will I still be able to, like, see them, bring them gifts and stuff? Like, what they'll do is they'll set up visitation for you, usually here at the agency or a designation place, whatever the court orders, and you'll be able to see them weekly. Okay, that's even better, that I can still see them. Oh yeah, you'll get to see them, and I can still provide for them, right? Correct. Birthdays, bring them gifts, and have all that. Because we're going to encourage that, because our goal is reunification, to give you the help that you need so you're not overwhelmed, and that you can, provide for your kids. I can tell that you care for them. You're just completely overwhelmed. I get that. Yeah, because, like, it's only so much I can do. I mean, it really don't matter, but, because this is how you're overwhelmed. Because I love them, and this is hard. Like, this is killing me. Yeah. But it's for the better. Like, it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die, because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead. Yeah. I can't stop stressing if I don't have help, So it's like that. And it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many fucking times. But you know what? Like I said, I'm going to come back for them. And as far as the whole foster whole thing, like, will it be open? Will I still be able to, like, see them, bring them gifts and stuff? Like, what they'll do is they'll set up.
Oh, dang. Okay, so it replayed. So this is her at the CPS. Shout out to Sunkiss. How you doing? Sunkiss in the building. Nirvana, hey, what's good? Nirvana says, Nirvana said, I was wondering about this story. I didn't look into it though. She's recording herself. Why? How old are the kids? Laugh out loud. I have so many questions. I didn't even know people could drop kids off like I dropped my clothes at the Goodwill. Now, listen, it's so many different stories out here. So initially they said she had 3 kids, but come to find out, she really has 5 kids. Okay. I'm about to play the interview after I played these little clips of her initially dropping the kids off, in the car talking about it or whatever. I'm gonna play a few clips of some people and their responses to it or whatever. But I didn't know that you could drop your kids off. She initially went to try to go drop them off to the fire department, but I guess the fire department only accept babies. So they pretty much directed her to CPS. And I thought it was great that the woman did say something about reunification in terms of, getting her babies back. And so, like I said, when I first seen this video, I'm thinking, man, this woman is out of her mind. Like she's really having a mental breakdown. And I'm feeling sorry for her on top of feeling sorry for the kids, right? But then, like I said, I was being empathetic because I can imagine, how she feeling or whatever, trying to maintain as a single mother. It gets hard. Like, let's not lie about that. But as I stated before, I ain't never got to the point where I'm like, hey, F these kids. Y'all gotta go. Mama gotta live her life too, okay? I might have thought it, but I ain't never acted on it, all right? So yeah, so that was her dropping the kids off to CPS or whatever. And then this is her in the car.
Y'all don't mind sharing? If y'all don't mind sharing this live, please. Because I'm trying to, so it's two things. So I'm trying to get them to the dad because I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm over it. I do everything by my fucking self, and I've been doing it for years since I was 15. I'm literally 27. I'm about to be 28 this year. Still nothing. Like, these niggas don't help. They don't send no Christmas cards, birthday gifts, presents. Literally not a damn thing.
My God.
And as well, okay, my oldest son is 11, and my daughter's is about to be 3. So you mean to tell me out of 3 years and out of 11 years, y'all lazy ass niggas still ain't come up yet? Okay, well, y'all take the kids, and I'm going to worry about me, focus on school, and get my motherfucking shit together, because why the fuck not? It's time for somebody else to fucking, step the fuck up and do something. I'm tired. Like, every fucking time. Like, I said every fucking time. I've been doing it by myself since I was 15. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm in 2 different colleges. I'm working. I'm overwhelmed. I'm done. I really am. I'm just done. I just want to learn. I just want to be able to focus on me, my school, my careers, my jobs. I just want to focus on me. And I absolutely love and adore my kids. They're so beautiful and intelligent, but I don't want them. I've been trying literally for. Y'all don't mind sharing?
All right. So that's her in the car about her baby daddy's not doing nothing for the children. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. But at the same time, we as moms, we make it happen, and so she was doing her little venting. And granted, this is kind of where she lost me, because she was like, look, mama got to live too. Like, I'm trying to get these degrees. Like, it's so many mothers that have went and got their degrees with babies. They done went and excelled in their careers with children, so, I mean, children are only a stumbling block if you allow them to be, let's be honest. The majority of the single moms out here we are resilient, and so irregardless of what it comes in our way or what's on in the way of our path, like, we keep it trucking, And so when I'm listening to her, I'm hearing her be selfish, At first I was looking at her like, okay, she's a little selfless because she's thinking about her children. And I say that because I just seen a story the other day, and how they found a little 2-year-old boy in some kind of like made cage. The mother made a cage and had this little 2-year-old boy inside. And I mean, it was horrendous. It was poop smeared all on the wall. They said the baby was filled, like, he had feces all on him, and he was surrounded by chicken bones, and the blankets that was inside the maid cage, it was like soiled with urine, and so don't get me wrong, like, I would rather a person go and give their kids up than put them in some heinous conditions like that. You get what I'm saying? Because that's messed up. They said that the little boy had like bruises on his face, and he had a fractured rib that was healing. So something happened to him, like they said, like maybe 10 days before, and the mother said that he fell down the stairs. Okay. And so seeing stories like those, you can kind of appreciate a person taking a stance like, okay, look, I'm going to go get these kids up because I don't want to mistreat them. I don't want to X, Y, Z. But then on the same token, it's like she ain't getting off YouTube and off Instagram and off Facebook and going and really addressing her issues. It's like she trying to live for the moment, like she trying to get her little, 5 minutes of fame or what have you. And so, she getting it, y'all. She getting it. So look, all right, let's hear what this lady said.
Tea time. Did you hear the story about the mother who voluntarily dropped her kids off to CPS and live streamed it on Facebook? Amora Lex is a mother of 5 who lives in Columbus, Ohio, and less than a week ago, she went on Facebook Live to ask if anyone at all could come and take her kids because she just couldn't do it anymore. She waited and waited, and then no one stepped up, so she live streamed herself again as she took the kids to the local fire station so that she can surrender them. When that didn't work out because the not take kids who aren't newborns, they escorted her to CPS so she can leave her kids there, and she left them.
Accurate as fuck. I'm still not playing. I don't want the kids. I'm over it. I do everything by my fucking self, and I've been doing it for years since I was 15. I'm literally 27.
Okay, so we seen that. Let's hear this lady respond.
This lady took her kids to CPS. All of a sudden, everybody acting like everybody could save everybody. She did what she felt like she had to do. There's no village now. Ain't no village like in the 90s and the 80s. She got on the phone and she called her kid's dad and she said, yo, collect these. They said, I'm about to have new kids. So she don't want them. The fathers don't want them. What's she supposed to do? Oh, y'all was expecting her to take their heads off, right? Y'all wasn't expecting her. Y'all wasn't expecting her to do what she did. She took them to CPS. And the reason they in foster care is because she's going to go back for them when she's ready. She might just leave them there, though. I don't know.
So I'm not gonna agree with the fact about not having villages. I mean, I guess I can only speak for myself. I am so grateful for my village. For my mom, my aunt. When I tell you, they have been an extreme support for me. Even more now than ever. Like, that's an understatement. Okay, and so, like I said, I get that there are moments where I'm like, look, I'm overwhelmed. I can't do this. Like, can you, can I just need a break, and my aunt would be like, bring her over here, and so it get like that sometimes. But like I said, I ain't never got to the point where I'm like, man, F these kids, I'm about to go drop them off at the CPS. Okay, and then it was this guy that said something. He was real hectic. Hold on, let me find him. Where he at? Was it? Whoa, where is he at? Nah, it was a guy. Where the guy at?
Y'all don't mind sharing?
I told y'all I was coming more prepared. I'm definitely more prepared.
There's a conversation going around that you gave up your kids and then you went to shake your ass and talked about shaking your ass online. So clear that up for me, or is there something that you want to say to that? Is it true? Is it you gave your kids to CPS and you hit the streets? Like, what's really the tea on that?
Okay, so obviously, yes, I did give my kids to CPS. But it's not to go shake my ass. It's to, give us a better future. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I do got to go shake my ass in Futures King of Diamonds Club and bring home maybe 20,000 or something, best believe I'm going to take that 20,000.
See, for this and many other reasons, this is why we do not celebrate Mother's Day in the ISUBK. She abandoned her children for college degrees and so-called careers. If a black man were to abandon his children, black women would be calling him a bum and a deadbeat. But peep this. Black women are celebrating this black woman, Amora Lex. They're saying that, oh, it's so good that she gave those kids up. Oh, this is what she should do for her mental health. Amora Lex is a degenerate mother, and she should be treated as such, not celebrated. Happy Mother's Day.
All right. So I'm about to get into the interview. He was, showing a little part of that interview when she said that she was going to go and shake her rear end for some dividends. Okay. And he pretty much said, we celebrate her for turning over her kids to CPS. However, we as a people will down the fathers for, walking out of their children's lives and calling them deadbeats, and I feel like it's the same. I feel like, she low key, she a deadbeat too. That's the neighbors, y'all. Jesus. Okay, yeah. So they deadbeats too, or whatever. So let's check out this interview. Let's check it out. Well, first off, let me go to the comments. I've just been on a tangent, guys. Let's stop sharing. All right. So Nirvana and Sun Kid's been going in. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I get that, because I wouldn't want her to kill her kids or lock them up. Yes. No, seriously. All I'm saying is don't try and come back and get them later. They can find you when they are adults if they choose. Okay, so you don't think she have a right to go back and find them? That's fair. That's definitely fair. My only concern about it with the kids being in a foster system, if it is indeed 5, because in that video you only heard her talk about 3 kids, an 11-year-old, and it sounded like twins. Like she said, my daughters are 3. So I think about when, kids go into the system and how they get split up, right? Not all foster parents are going to be like, okay, give me all 5 kids, guys. You get what I'm saying? Like, and so there is a possibility that these children will be split, and then think about if somebody wants to adopt the children, like there's a slim possibility that the foster parent, the adoptive parent is going to be like, I want all 5 kids, guys. Like, nah, they might want 1 out of the 5. Somebody else might want 2 out of the 5. You get what I'm saying? Some might not even get chosen. You get what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not going to hold you. The whole foster system, it reminds me of like a dog pound. Like, like you got the kids and they sitting around waiting to be adopted. Like my whole thought process on that is hectic, but it can be a gift and a curse at the same time, because not everybody that's going into it is going in it with a pure heart. You have a lot of foster parents that's strictly going into it for extra means of income. And so they don't really even care about the kids. They just worried about a check. You feel me? Then you got some people that they doing it for the children, which is always a plus. You feel me? But then you got some sickos that will get these kids and then be, freaking molesting them and traumatizing them even more than what they've already experienced. So it's hectic. Sun Kid said people that are selfish can be that. Have at it. However, that's not a thing when you procreate. Nirvana says she's saying the kids, not my kids. A coworker of mine years ago told me that she wouldn't mind having a child, but she was selfish. And so there was no way she could think about being a mom until later in her life. Respect. Definitely shout out to her. I know a few people too that they choose not to have kids right now because they do want to live their life. They do want to be able to move around and not have to worry about somebody, putting food in somebody's mouth, or trying to find a babysitter, or wondering if the other parent is going to be there, so, that's what's up. That's really what's up. Let's see. No, go ahead and turn them in, but that's it. Don't come back. We will give them your info at 18 years old. So make sure your phone is still on. Nirvana is not having it. She like, you better get on. You dropped them off, so don't come back. Free extended stay babysitter at the CPS drop off. Man, she said she just want to come back for the birthdays, Christmases, and holidays, child, and the weekends. I'm not celebrating her, so don't say all. I'm not celebrating. She needs to pay child support. My. I'm telling you, if we making the men do it, we might as well make the women do it too. The ones that don't, take care of their children. That's facts. Don Play was good. He in the building. Good point, Kiss. I didn't even think about child support. I agree. Nah, I definitely agree too. I am so behind on the comments. I hate when people be behind on the comments. My bad, y'all. All right. Not low key. That's facts, cheapo. Hey, Don. Use OBS to stream off. It gives good quality. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out, cousin. Because I don't even be listening. This is like my second time doing this. Hey, truth be told. How you doing? Welcome in. Hey, cheapo. This story has many layers. She allegedly killed one of her ex-boyfriends. My God, today. What? I know one of the kids' daddies is dead. Can I say that on here? I know they are no longer alive. Can I say that? Whatever. That's hectic. Oh my gosh, she the not she the murderer too. My God, today allegedly. Not most children are worse off in the system. I'm telling you. The mother of that young man gave details of their relationship and gave witness to how she was a toxic mother prior to this new episode. Wow. Okay, unalive. My bad. Whew. Okay, the father is unalive. One of the children's father is unalive. All right, let's go to this. All right, look, we're gonna go to this interview that she just did. Y'all think I'm gonna get copyrighted? How do I do it where I don't do I have to make it go fast? Is that where I won't get copyrighted or what? What y'all think? All right, we in this thing. Let me see if I can speed it up just to try to not get copyrighted, I guess. Hey, it is what it is. All right, let's play it.
Lemonade. And listen, I have a lemonade exclusive. I have a more Lex now. Sis, you have gone very, very viral for some recent videos you've posted, more specifically with you going to the CPS office and going ahead and giving your kids to CPS. I know it's been a lot going on, but I wanted to talk to you because I felt like there was a lot of negativity surrounding this video, and it was very commendable to me. So I wanted to have you on to share your story. How you doing, Lex?
She ain't even listening. She hold on, girl. You getting your video. She let me get mine. Let me prop this iPhone up real quick on this Lysol container so I could vlog too. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, y'all.
Doing good. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. It was important for me to let you share your story. So I guess tell me what led up to you deciding to go ahead and give your kids to CPS. Where were you at mentally where you were like, you know what, I need help and this is what I need to do to make it better for my family?
So honestly, well, as far as the mental state, I'm perfectly sane. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just
all right, now look, I'm telling you, when I told you I had empathy for her is when I initially seen the video of her crying and dropping her kids off, I automatically attributed it to mental health issues and overwhelm, breakdown, burnout. I just thought she was about to jump the cliff. Okay, but she is saying right here, guys, that she all right. She's fine. She knew what she was doing. All right.
I love my kids so much. I just got tired. I want more for them. So it's I want more for them so much that it was eating me alive, my very existence. And every day I'm waking up and going to sleep. I'm like, hell no, this can't be it. Fuck that. I'm not going for that. It was just, so honestly, before this, a lot of people don't know, outside of the 2 colleges, I was also working 2 jobs. Now,
hungry for a big night? Rallies delivers.
Hold on. How do I? Oh wait, hold on.
I've already let the world know that all I know is the hood. I've grown up in the hood. So obviously, I'm on welfare. I get food stamps and stuff. And, I was getting childcare with JFS. This would now be.
Wait a minute. How is she getting food stamps with 2 jobs? Because I thought they go off your income. But okay, let me see. Let me go.
Be my second time going through some pure straight BS because of, JFS and stuff. And so this time they took, for no reason, my child care was still active, but they took my kids off the roster. And I'm like, okay, why'd y'all do that? So, you can't get a hold of them for like ever. So it's like once they did that, I ended up losing both my jobs. And I'm like, okay. And before that, like a lot of people don't, I do music, I model and stuff. So like on behind the scenes, my music and stuff was progressing. That's also how I was able to get my house. Like when I got my house, I paid $6,500 cash for it. And my rent is $1,500 monthly.
Well, I'm sorry. She paid $6,500 cash for her house. Where is this at, ma'am? Columbus, Ohio? Like, I'm about to pack my kids up and we about to go. Because what? $6,500, it was that had to be a down payment or deposit.
Plus I'm paying literally like almost $3,000 bills in a month alone.
Okay, so her mortgage is high as
yeah. So like when JFS kind of did, I'm like, damn, like that really was like my everything. Like, I'm not a lazy person. It wasn't providing for my kids or being a mom that was the problem. That's my lifeline. Like I've been a mom since I was 15. My identity is mom, so that's what I identify as. But it was just like once they did that, I was like, okay, well, shoot, okay, if I get this bill, and I'm like, okay, well, I still got 25 over here. I need to get like it was like
it started to stack up.
Yeah, so it was just like, okay, I'm not doing this no more. So best believe by the time I do come back for my kids, we're not going to be in the hood no more. I'm not going to say we're going to be like, Kylie Jenner rich, shout out to her, but period. But it's not like I'm going to be Kylie Jenner rich, but I'm not, you will not see me here in Columbus or the ghetto parts of Columbus.
Yeah. So I guess how many kids do you have?
I have 5 kids, 5 beautiful, very intelligent kids.
And in the videos, you also said that the fathers don't help.
No. So a lot of the people, I'm actually so happy to be able to actually shed light on this. So a lot of people, I've been a mom since I was 15. My oldest 2 kids actually came from rape. Yeah. And
wow.
Yes, a lot of people, some of the people who are closest to me know, of course, but my oldest 2 kids came from rape.
Wow. Okay, so I was listening to this lady on Here for the Tea channel the other day, and they were, doing a reaction to these videos, not this or whatever, but to her dropping the kids off. And I just wonder, like, does this trauma, is it like, does that give her like a pass? Like, because she gonna talk about how,
So I struggled with all of that. And I was secretly working 2 jobs while doing high school. So on my 18th birthday, guess what I did? I got me an apartment. I paid my rent up for a year and 3 months. And you damn right, I took my babies and I ran. What else was I going to do? Sit here and keep dealing with that shit? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I did. I took my kids and I ran. Then I met my youngest son's dad, and he was no better. He turned out to be just more of a monster. And a lot of people's like, oh, the way you talk about him, if people understood what this man did while he was alive, and I'm not even talking about the females, and because I'm sorry, that's kind of just like what every man does. No man is made to be monogamous. So it's the other stuff that follow behind closed doors. Yeah. So a lot of people, he had a drug issue, I couldn't deal with that. So around the time that he died, me and him, I was kind of like, I found my voice, I found my worth. Like I was kind of leaving him. It was like a real big messy situation. And we can all act like, baby mamas and baby dads don't say some of the most fucked up, hurtful. Can I cuss on the radio?
Go ahead.
So I'm not gonna make it seem like everybody don't know baby moms and, they say all fucked up and hurtful shit to each other. No, because we've been there, we've done it. Maybe not you, because you don't have kids and stuff, but those who know, they know. So we're not even gonna.
I just want to say, as a baby mother, I do not say anything effed up to the fathers. Okay. And so I might be that, 1 little percent, but I definitely do not go back and forth with these men. I don't and it's not worth my energy. You get what I'm saying? And so maybe back in my younger days, I probably would have had arguments or maybe said some crazy stuff. But at this day and age, oh no, baby, I ain't saying, excuse me, huh? We grown. But not everybody thinks like that. I get it.
Do that, but a lot of the stuff that he did behind closed doors, and even as far as the other people, like a lot of the people that are trying to tell the world the story that they know about me, they literally, I can't, there's not one person that is literally speaking on me that knows what the hell they're talking about. I promise you, not even this man's mother. I mean, unfortunately, it is sad that he's passed away, but like I said, we when I found my voice and I found my worth, that's around the time that he died. And he had also had overdose 3 months prior to that when I was in Florida, and I got blamed for that. Yeah, so it's like a lot of people don't realize like a lot of the stuff that I'm dealing with. Like his mom, once detectives came to, because detectives, detectives and FBI, they actually took over around the time that he died. They actually took over all my emails, all my social medias, my phone. Like my phone was tapped. Like they really was like not playing, and your girl ain't do it. Y'all, it was somebody, but it wasn't me. So I don't know. They're gonna have to figure out that narrative, but and it's like the same people that are saying they know me or this and that, trying to tell my story, are the same people I couldn't ask for help.
Wait, did she have a smile when she said it wasn't me? It was giving OJ Simpson, but okay.
The same people who said they had my kids are the same people I couldn't ask for help.
Tony.
And I'm like, shit, I wish you had my kids. I wish you was helping me. I mean, if I did have that village that everybody's saying they that I got, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I would not be sitting here with talking to you, like literally having to tell my story. So I haven't really like seen too much like on social media that I've actually cared about.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, let me probably go ahead and straighten that out.
Yeah. Well, also another huge thing on social media is obviously there's a conversation going around that you gave up your kids and then you went to shake your ass and talked about shaking your ass online. So clear that up for me, or is there something that you want to say to that? Is it true? Is that you gave your kids to CPS and you hit the streets? Like, what's really the tea on that?
Okay, so obviously, yes, I did give my kids to CPS. But it's not to go shake my ass. It's to, give us a better future. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I do got to go shake my ass in Futures King of Diamonds Club and bring home maybe 20,000 or something, best believe I'm going to take that 20,000 and put that into a business, and I'm going to triple that. And I'm going to triple.
Hey, look, I just want to put a pause to that real quick. I wonder, can I go to this? Wait, let me see. Is it going to change? Oh, I can't share the screen. Dang, man, I was going to show y'all. Because she really can't dance. I ain't going to hold you. Social media find everything, child. They have her whole video of her twerking and all that. But all right, for the sake of time, we're going to leave it out.
Triple that, what I just tripled,
Yeah.
So no, I didn't shake my ass. And I mean, look, even if I did, I'm a grown ass woman. And you know what? What if I'm out there shaking my ass because I can't deal with the fucking fact that I just gave my only lifeline away? I gave my only backbone away. Like I wake up every day and go to sleep, eating, not eating, but breathing children. Like, they're always in the same vicinity. I've never been away from my kids, except for when the same people who are saying they had my kids are the same ones who falsely had my kids taken away from me. I fought for a year and a half to get my kids back, just for these people to send me back a letter saying all the allegations that were against you were found unsubstantiated. So I'm actually still working with lawyers because yes, I do have a lawsuit in hand. I mean, so like everybody's about to get a piece of the pie of that they had. It's just gonna mean my kids at the end of the day eat whipped cream when I shouldn't eat it. So I guess, I mean, crazy ass analogy, but
That's what it is for you.
but it's like, honestly, with or without like this exposure, it's crazy that my exposure came from me having to do one of the hardest things in my life. Because one of the biggest things is they said I had like posted it for attention. I would obviously, if they, I don't know okay, the people who seem to be so invested, they're not invested enough because they obviously didn't see my videos prior to that, crying out for hours for help. Like they don't know I cried out for years for help. Like actually, the cops actually called the dads, and a lot of people was like, oh, the dads keep trying to call her and trying to get them. They probably are now that it's viral, but literally 20, 30 minutes before I walked into CPS, they was telling the cops, no, we don't want them. The twins that, oh, we don't want them, me and my baby mom, we got kids on the way now. Da, 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 da. I'm like, why the fuck y'all having more kids? You're not even trying to take care of the ones you got now.
Mm.
But it's I'm not trying to bash nobody. I'm only telling my story. So the truth can never be a diss. So if you salty about the pages that you wrote in my book, maybe you might want to change your character.
Oof.
I'm sorry, like I'm
Took us a while to find this winner.
This is a lot, guys. This is definitely a lot.
one. So
Okay.
it's like
Okay. Now, I do want to talk about this as well. You know, obviously, there has been a lot of negativity, but let's talk about positivity really quick.
yeah.
Let's talk about literally the people who have reached out to you and said that they see you. Has anybody notable or someone we would know have reached out to you?
Yeah, actually I've been in contact with a couple people. Luckily for me, I'm only just going one day at a time, taking it a step. But I do have some people, who's reached out. Mona Scott has reached out. Um,
Not Mona Scott. Who is Mona Scott? Ain't that the lady that be doing all these little crazy little what do you call these little reality TV shows? Man, this lady is trying to get a bag, child.
oh
Wow.
goodness, some artists, Eli Frost, Wook. Um, I talked to Ugly Money Nietzsche, and I've actually been talking to him for quite some time behind the scenes, and he's always just been trying to motivate me, push me. Just he's been a decent support.
Yeah.
Spiritually, like trying to help me keep that mindset. And even just a couple newly signed artists, and just even artists from our city. Um,
And even,
they've
I
gone.
was going to say, and I've seen a lot of support as well as negatively, even online. So I love that for you because it's important that you get support because a lot of Black women don't ask for help and don't receive it. So I want to commend you. I wanted to say that, listen, I wanted to give you a platform where you could speak freely and not be judged. I want it to be an open space for you here at Power, especially because we're in your hometown. But if people want to help you, if people want to donate, what do you need for your kids? How can people help you after seeing this video and make sure that your kids actually get back to you?
Honestly, just like I've said, I've posted, my Cash App, my PayPal. I'll, y'all probably think I'm probably about to go live it up in Miami. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm about to take that money. I've actually had two businesses actually with the state that I've been trying to open. One was my skincare business, and the other one was my clothing line. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna invest that money into my business because at the end of the day, all of this is coming back to my kids. Because when I leave this earth, I'm trying to create generational wealth so they can be comfortable.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, my kids, we do need some clothes because we did just, well, not just, but like I want to say back in September, I had some crazy ass stuff with my landlord. He, scammed me, did all type of crazy stuff. So I'm like, I didn't have what I needed to go get that truck and stuff at that moment, and I walked away from everything. And I said, it's fine, baby. We gonna build back up, and we did. And of course, messing with JFS, that's still up in the air. But then I'm not gonna say it's just JFS because my landlord, they actually was putting siding on my house. They caught my house on fire. So I lost my work from
Jesus.
home job that I was actually using to pay for my rent. So
Wow.
he's like, I was like, hey, I got another job. You just gotta wait till the 16th. He's like, we're not gonna wait till the 16th. And I'm like, but it's y'all's fault. Like I don't know. So I don't
What
know.
the hell
But
is
I
going on?
mean,
So you posted your so tell everybody your Cash App.
it's Alexis Wright 23.
Okay. Okay. And then where can they find you on social media?
My Instagram is Lamborghini underscore Lex. Also
Lamborghini.
known as Queen Stacks. And then my Facebook is Amora Lex.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Lex, for coming to talk to me. Wait, what do you want to
Oh,
say?
and I'm sorry, really quick. Can I
Just
say
real
this?
quick,
So
yeah.
there's this big message I do want to get out because I have seen all you guys' messages. I'm not really worried about the negative ones, but the ones who about the women that I have inspired. Um, some of you guys have said some things. Listen, I am not at all any way, shape, or form inspiring y'all to give up y'all's kids without a plan. What I'm doing right now, I did what I did because I knew I had a plan. I knew what I was doing, and this plan was 11 years in the making. So some of y'all don't give y'all kids up with no plan. You and make sure you're doing what you got to do so you can come back for them. Because like, well, I'm not trying to inspire parentless kids out here because these
Mm,
kids are the future. So y'all got to have a plan. Like y'all can't just do it and just yeah, y'all just have a plan for real.
okay. Well, Lex, thank you again so much, boo. I appreciate you for coming to the Lemonade Stand, sharing your story.
Yo. Okay. So that was a lot. That was really a lot. So what do y'all think about this interview? The fact that she dropping her cash apps and PayPal is crazy. Like, ma'am, you not even taking care of the kids no more. Like, they not even in your possession. Like, nobody's about to fund your businesses. Go do what you said you was gonna go do, and that's make the money to to flourish, to thrive. Like, it sounded like she was looking out for a handout at this point. So I agree, Sunkiss. Any and all money donated to that woman should not even be seen or touched by her. My. Sunkiss also said, unfortunately, I'm not feeling empathetic, and that's my maiden name. Woo, child. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and talk about that for a little while because it was an interesting story. Sad to say, you know. Nirvana said, I don't like her, bottom line, but I'm glad she didn't delete the kids. Absolutely. The plan comes before the children, or am I tripping? She said 11 years ago. I think her oldest is 11. So, like, you've been planning to get rid of these kids since when? What? Who, child? Yeah, that was a lot. So, the way I'm going to end this session, okay, is that if anybody is watching this, you know, if anybody is feeling some sort of way, they're feeling overwhelmed, you know, you feel like you can't go on, you need some little tips for self-care, you know, I'm gonna give a few self-care activities that you can do to keep you from doing stuff like this. Okay, let's see. All right, let's look at 40 self-care activities for women. It says go for a walk, read your favorite book, take a bubble bath, eat dessert. Now, y'all know I love me some cake, so that's a hit and miss. Because look, I'm gonna eat the cake, I'm gonna feel good while I eat it, but then the moment I walk past the mirror, I'm gonna be like, my God, today. Number 5 says call a friend. And I definitely don't believe in telling everybody everything. And so if you have that 1 or 2 good, solid friends that you can talk to and be honest with, you know, and then be honest with you. That's another thing. So I was listening last night on a panel, and they were talking about the sisterhood and talking about how, you know, sisterhoods are not necessarily honest with each other because of fear of you know, falling out, because it's like you can't be honest with your girlfriends, and I mean that by context of homegirls. You can't be honest with them because they don't want to hear it, and then if you try to be honest with them, then they ain't gonna want to talk to you no more. They're gonna avoid you, XYZ. And so I do believe that we should have space with our good friends to be able to be honest, you know, and to give constructive criticism with love, you know, for the betterment of the person, you know. So definitely hold your sisterhood accountable for their actions. It says get a pedicure. Hey, lovely Lynette, shout out to you. Girl, you late, man. Where you been at? We talking about old girl, Amora Lex, who gave her 5 kids up to CPS because she was tired of doing it by herself. She wasn't getting no help. You know, she wanted to go to school, and you know, she just was tired. And so she handed over her kids to CPS. Okay. It says write a letter, play your favorite song, have a cup of tea, go for a run, take a midday nap. Hey, I slept all day today and I feel amazing. Okay. Go get a massage, color or draw, try yoga or meditation. Here's one: Declutter your home. Listen, before we close out, can y'all drop at least one thing that you guys do for self-care? Like what's something that you ladies, because I haven't seen any. Well, Don Play wasn't here, but he ain't been talking. But ladies, what do you do for self-care? Like when you just done had a week, when you just ready to chew a nigga head off. What do you do to decompress? Do you go get a massage? Do you go to the gym? Like, what is it that you guys do? You could just name one if you can. That would be awesome. That definitely would be awesome. Shout out to Lynette for coming through. Truth Be Told said, congratulations on the podcast. I admire your go-getter spirit. Thank you, Truth Be Told. I just pray that I get better and better. And when I say that, I mean as a person, straight up. Because, at the end of the day, we all have flaws. We all fall short. And I just want to be better. I want to be an example to my kids, and I want to be out here thugging. Not thugging. I'm just playing. Yeah. But no, seriously, I want to be a boss, so. Okay. Truth Be Told says she meditates. That's a good one. That is really a good one. Lovely Lynette said, I go sit at the beach. I go get my feet done, or I take myself out to eat. And then Lynette also ended it by saying she also prays. Those are definitely some great self-care things to do. I definitely will go get me something to eat, y'all. Y'all know I'm quick to go get me a little seafood boil one time. I like to do things like go ride the bike at the beach, take a walk. I'm like an arbitrary type girl. So like whatever pops in my head, y'all know I'm just gonna go do it. So for instance, one week I was feeling like so overwhelmed because y'all know baby Cheapo school was calling like every day for like a whole month, you guys. And I was just so stressed out. Like to the point where I went and got some vitamins that said for stress and anxiety, okay? But I was looking and I seen this place that you could go to that was 24 hours and it was like a spa and you could go and be in like all these different sauna rooms. And listen, I put my baby to sleep. I told my son, hey, I'll be back. I left around like 8:30 and I went and tried something new. And I vlogged that too, it was one part where like I had to get in like a jacuzzi naked. Now that was hectic, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. But it was cool. I came back home around 4:00 in the morning, but it was definitely something new. It helped me to like, relieve some stress and, so a little anger I might have been having, they say good, what is good too, but that ain't happening. AKA say no. Lynette said, I will be back soon on my channel. I have a lot to talk about, but listen, we are looking forward to hearing what you got to talk about. Sunkid said, let's go. Lynette said, that sounds fun. Hey, look, y'all already know what I'm talking about. But listen, thank you guys for coming and listening. Like I said before, I'm trying not to just be coming on lives idle with nothing to talk about and just, ranting and, doing what I've been doing. I actually want to come and talk about some things that's going on in the world, that's relatable. I mean, come on. A majority of us are single moms, and so this was a topic that, we all can relate to, not necessarily taking our kids to CPS, but just the overwhelmness of being a single parent. So, thank you. Don't forget to like the video, share it if you can, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that when I upload a video or if I go live, they will give you a notification. We are almost at 2K. I still ain't got monetized yet, guys, because I've been playing. but I'm not gonna play no more. Like, I'm really gonna take this serious and bring some good content. So I hope y'all ready for the ride. I hope you guys have an amazing night and a great Sunday. And until the next time, yes, I'm glad I was able to chat with you. For real, Lynette. And you know, you can always hit me up on Instagram. You know, I'm always available. Straight up. What does that say? Fire topic, period. So, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. And until the next time, y'all stay blessed. Peace.